Have you ever asked a question on Google Forms and the responses that you got from your students weren't the kind that you were expecting? This video is designed to help you help the students give the kind of a response that you want to see. And so we're going to use a tool called response validation. So in this case, I have a short answer question, and they could type anything right now in terms of this answer. But what I'm really looking for is just a number answer. So we're going to open up a tool called response validation. It's found in the ... And you can see we have a little pop-up that appeared. This is the response validation. So what we can choose is the type of answer that we want to see. So we could have a text answer. We could specify how long it should be or could be. In this case, we want a number. And what I'm looking for with this answer is just a whole number. And now think of when you log in and you maybe make a mistake or you leave something out. That section that you didn't fill in correctly pops up with a little red notification. That's what's going to happen right here. So what we're going to do is provide a text, a feedback to kids about what kind of answer we want. Okay, great. So we've got this set up, and now when we put in our question, or when kids are putting in their answer, they're going to see this feedback until they get the right kind of response. So let's test it out. Okay, so I am now in a preview of this quiz, and we've gotten to this question about Prince Charles' line of succession. And so what we're looking for is a whole number answer. So let's start out and let's type the number as it's spelled. Okay, so you see what happens. It pops up red. It pops up with the custom error text that we entered. It says whole numbers, please. Now let's say the correct answer is 6, but let's say I put in 6th. Okay, that's not right. If I back up to the whole number 6, notice how the red is gone. What if I don't do a whole number? What if I do 6.5? Nope, that won't work. So the point is that response validation gets me the kind of answer that I'm looking for. That makes it easier for me to grade, and that also helps the kids give you the answer that you're looking for. Some other uses for this, because there are a lot of different things you can do. One is you could be creating a kind of form that kids are working through it, and really all you want them to do is get to the right answer. So they could be stretch kind of questions. In this case, what would happen is that you could just put in what the right answer is only. And so you could very specifically say it has to be 6. So if kids were working through, they could put in any numbers. Once they found 6, they know that's the right answer. So that's a good use of response validation. Another one that is really helpful is if you want to have a first question on your quiz for test security, and you want to make sure that only people with the proper passcode can unlock the test and take it, then that's also another use of response validation. So you could put in a custom code that only kids who are ready to take the quiz have been given, and then they type that in. Response validation allows them to continue, and now they open up a page that shows the rest of the test. So there are lots of uses. Play around with response validation. It's a really cool tool. If you like breakouts, it's a great way to use breakouts to simulate a lock. And that's it. Hope this is helpful.